love the stone game. I love to play it. It's so interesting. The first time I played it, I felt like I had been playing it my whole life. It clicked with me immediately. And it's grown and grown. I played about 7 years, something like that.
You played the Fractal Garden game.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I've just been playing, and every time it's completely different, which is really cool. It is like making art for me, but it's also, I see it being used in so many different ways. Just as a healing tool, as a team tool. I think we haven't begun to explore all its uses, I don't think.
Bev Eisenberg.
Laura Vernon Russell.
Leslie Schwing.
The concept for the grant we wrote was to answer the question, what does it mean to live at a cultural crossroads? Where we live here is a very diverse, through history, cultural area. Many different cultures have called this area home over the years. And traditionally, street games were played on the corners, so we thought we should play on the corner. Well, we had access to the gallery in January, so we played the game inside. But the idea of the game as an equalizer, to bring people of different cultural backgrounds together at the table, creates a uniformity. I mean, it brings people together. The rules are simple. It's after you get over the initial shock, being new to the game, people open up, and there's much information that's disseminated through the process.
People have come in to the room, and they are instructed to go to the table and collect objects. Mm-hmm. They are bringing the objects to the table. They take a minute to look at the objects and find something that speaks to them or something that attracts them, so they can pick that object and bring that to the table. And the rules are explained to them. They are to place an object, move an object, remove an object, or make a non-descriptive mark. It's played in turns. Someone moves first and the play goes clockwise.
Using movement of objects in a collaborative way to access energy and information not available to you as an individual.
That's pretty much it.
That's a good description.
Well, in the recapitulation process, where we look at the game after the fact and discuss it with people, by that time, the barriers have broken down, and people are able to make observations and assessments that they wouldn't be able to make it before the game is played. So going through stage one is the only way to get to stage two, of getting people's perceptual mode altered enough to see deeper into something.
What I found fascinating today was we asked them to break up into people, play with people that they didn't come with, like you break up spouses and that kind of thing, so because there's always a dynamic there, so we wanted to not have any of that affecting the play. And we found that these people really get to know each other in a certain type of way, in a very giving kind of sharing way. Or we played games where things have gone flying, but I thought that it was, and I think people picked that up when they were playing, that there was definitely a shared experience.
And it's a process that at first people are timid, and then they kind of see the way other people are thinking and making moves, and all of a sudden it's a dance that they're doing.
Too sometimes.
I found that it's an interesting kind of exercise in letting go, because you have this idea and you put this little thing there and you really like it, and someone comes along and moves or takes it off or throws it away, and you're like, you have to kind of, there are no wrong moves, and you have to reassess everything. It's like these little tiny dramas. It can be little tiny dramas on this little small scale.
Well, it can teach you collaboration.
Yeah.
It can teach collaboration. It's one of the when we sit around thinking of ways to apply it, we have thought that would be an interesting venue, working with team building.
I think the games today really demonstrated a kind of unity that working with visual objects and elements can allow people to get outside of themselves and make connections beyond their egos.
And one of the things we're offering that's different from a lot of community art projects is we're offering really a concept and a process people can participate in. It's kind of sneaking it in the back door in a way. This is art, but it's not what normally is perceived of as community arts. We're not making
Sculpture.
a sculpture in the park or a mural on the wall. And it's really not,
Just making ideas.
we're just making ideas and sharing them through an art, a movement of objects and making of marks. It's very primal.